Hi guys. So, I quit my 9 to 5, and as crazy as I feel about it, I feel free. Like, I feel free. I feel like God has wanted me to start over, but with like less. I need this to work out. I need this to work out, and it's just like He's just guiding me and saying, "Hey, listen, it's all gonna work out. Just flow in the direction that I'm taking you." So that's what I'm doing. And just letting things just work out for me naturally. Um, yeah, just letting things just work out for me naturally, and just knowing that God is on my side, God is with me. Because let me be honest, y'all, like I literally every day, once a week, I would wake up and I would cry because I had to go to this job. And it wasn't that I didn't like what I was doing or I hated the job, but it just felt like I had shackles on my arms. I worked from home, but it was like having to get up and be at this job at 9 a.m. and getting off at 6 p.m. And it's like, just like I didn't have the freedom to do what I wanted to do. The fact that my daughter, who's 1, is literally just trying to entertain herself while I'm working a 9 to 5, with 9 to 6. And I'm just like, wow. If you want me to be honest, it's really odd for me because I'm like, God just told me to move into this apartment. Like, I literally got approved for the apartment. I got the deposit paid for the apartment. I have the deposit paid for the apartment. I have the first month's rent, and even a little bit more than that, and my daughter's Christmas. So, really this month I'm really just letting God align things for me because, I built my business. I put myself out there. I had a YouTube previously and it got deleted, and I guess it was because I put so much into it, but like it was a lot of stress behind it because I was like, okay, I gotta post, and I just wasn't just doing things just out of ease. And when you're doing things out of desperation, things get taken away from you because God is not a God that wants you to suffer. He doesn't want you to work hard. He doesn't want you to stress. Working for him is easy, and I'm like, God, I just want freedom. Like, I just want to be your employee. I'm sorry. I want you to be my employer, like I want to work for you, God, like I don't want to work for these companies anymore because if you want to be honest, like, it's like it doesn't matter what you do, it's not enough, or, they'll make your cases harder and they don't care. And, I'm just like, I just feel free, and he says in the Bible, he's like, if the ravens, they don't, sow a harvest or anything like that, and I still make sure that they eat every day, I still make sure that they're provided for. And aren't you much more than a raven? Aren't you worth much more than a bird? And I am. So, I'm like, I trust that God told me to move to this apartment. And it's just like crazy faith right now, honestly. So I'll say today is day 1 because yesterday I worked for like an hour and then I just cried for the next hour because I was like, I just can't do this. Like, my computer was glitching. My computer has been glitching for the past 2 days because I asked God for a sign, and after he gave me the sign, my computer just continuously was glitching. And let me tell y'all, like, I'll ask God for a sign. Like, I said, God, specifically, I said, I know that you want me to quit my job if you send me 3 white cars in a row and they all have a 4 in the license plate. So I was frustrated with my job on Monday, and I went outside for just like a few minutes, just literally like 2, and I hardly come outside now because it's so cold. And I came outside for like 2 minutes, And, you know, he sent those 3 white cars right in front of my door. Like, literally, and they all had a 4 in the license plate. And I was like, God, is this real? When I went back to work, I struggled to get through it. I did. I struggled to get through it, to get through work. But I got through it that day. Then the next day came, Tuesday. And, you know, it was glitching so bad. Like, I didn't make production. I'm like, hey, I really don't care about this job, though. Like, I really don't care. You know, like, I used to really be so hard up. Like, okay, I got to work. I got to be there on time. I have to do the best. I have to give my best. I have to do this. And now I really feel like if I'm literally surrendering to what God is saying for me to do, I feel like my struggle is over. Like, God has a big breakthrough coming through for me. And he's just like, I need you to lean not on your own understanding. You know, my thing is, God has shown me so many things about, there are people who don't even pray to him on a daily basis or pray to him as much as I do, and he still provides for them. So I know he will provide for me, you know, and that's all that I can say. It feels different. I feel free. I can just definitely say I feel free, like, not feeling like, oh, I have to get up and go to this job. You know, I still get up early in the morning. I got up early and went to the gym, and I feel good about that. You know, God has been providing for me. Like, I left my last tech job because of the way that they were talking to me. You know, that was a test to see, like, are you going to stay here? And I'm just like, you know, God, I'm ready for freedom. I'm ready to just be happy again. God has given me this vision that when I walk and move into this apartment, I didn't expect this video to be going for so long. I didn't know. But I'm about to, yeah. So, God has literally given me this vision that when I go into this apartment, I'm not gonna have to work a job. You know, I'll be able to spend more time with my daughter. She's 1, you know, and life has just changed for me since having my daughter, that I'm just like, I deserve freedom. Just like how she's taken care of, just like how she, you know, is not worried about bills and this and that and the third, and she just knows she's provided for and she's just living. You know, God is like, live like a child. You see how that breeze is blowing? It's super cold. But live like a child and know that your Father is providing for you. Okay? That's all that I have to say today. I love you guys. I will definitely see you in the next video, because I'm excited and interested to see how this is going to go, because he has told me to move into this apartment, honey. And I'm like, God, is you going to pay this rent? And he's like, listen, just trust me. I got you. Lean not on your own understanding. Listen to those whispers if they're telling you to step out and go all in on yourself, to go all in on your business, to go all in and just trust God. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day.